Let yourself relax now and feel a little more comfortable wherever you are seated or lying down. And you can bring to your attention now your focus upon your own breathing for just a few moments. And let yourself relax by taking in a nice, long, deep breath in, and then relax further as you exhale out. And then once more take in a long, deep breath in, and relax down a little further as you breathe out. And if you haven't already, you can just shut your eyes down now. And then allow yourself to just relax on even down a little further, even down a little deeper now. Feeling that gentle shift within you as you take this time for yourself to just let yourself relax completely and to focus your attention down just a little bit more. As you bring to mind now all of those positive choices that you are making for yourself. And as you keep those choices in your mind's eye, I'd just like you to imagine the number 1000 and just bring that number up before you, up there in your imagination. And now let your internal comfort and deep relaxation continue to increase and expand as you find yourself counting backwards from 1000 now. And so 999, going deeper and deeper down. And 998, deeper down. And 997, even deeper down. And as you continue to count those numbers along in your own mind, as I am speaking to you now, you can just let each and every word I say to you continue to relax you even further down. And with each passing number, you can let all of those calming sensations of absolute deepening relaxation continue to increase and flow throughout your entire resting body. And it really doesn't matter if you forget exactly where you are up to in your relaxing count down, because you can just let those numbers become less and less important. And maybe you can imagine those numbers floating out there into the distance, floating further away from you as you find yourself moving backwards into comfort and safety and relaxation. Or you can imagine those numbers losing any colour they may have had, or any shape they may have had, as they begin to dissolve and distort and just drift away at exactly the same rate that you unconsciously drift away. Or if you'd like to imagine that those numbers were once drawn on the sand of a nice, calm beach, you can bring your thoughts now to the idea of those gentle incoming waves, which relax you even deeper down, just washing any of those remaining numbers completely away. And when you find to your own satisfaction that those numbers are no longer able to be recalled by your conscious, waking mind, then you can double your internal relaxation once again and let yourself relax on down to an even deeper state of subconscious serenity. And I'd suggest to you now that you can also imagine that your eyelids are locked together, almost as if they've been glued down shut. And when you try and open your eyes now to test your eyes, because you've really involved yourself in imagining those eyelids glued together, you find now that the harder you try to open your eyes, the more you find they remain tightly shut. And now you can stop trying, just stop testing those eyes, because you can let all of that wave of relaxation flow down from those shut eyes, down throughout your entire body, because you are making the unconscious and conscious choices now to relax yourself deeper and deeper and even deeper. And just like an elevator or a lift descending down into a basement, you can imagine those passing floors within you as you drift down deeper and deeper, all of the way to the very basement of your deepest unconscious reality. And you can find it is so peaceful down here as your creative imagination side of you just takes over more and more, bringing you all of those calming sensations of tranquility and relaxation. And because you are choosing now to make those positive improvements, you find you are discovering now many qualities within you, and all of those qualities that are emerging from within your deeper subconscious mind are now feeding your imagination, and all of those automatic unconscious mind functions are so easy for you now in this basement of your own true self. And all of these suggestions which I am giving to you now, you find are completely and utterly to your absolute benefit. And simply to receive these suggestions feels so wonderfully good, as you allow my voice to become your own mind's voice, because all of these suggestions are completely for your positive gain and benefit, because each and every day you are feeling more and more confident and secure, and each and every day inside your own thoughts you realize that your mind's ability to memorize and recall all of the information that you choose to remember and recall comes so easily to you now. because from this moment onwards, you are so easily able to memorize anything that you put your attention towards. You are finding that you are so easily able to recall just as much as you wish to recall, because you know that where your focus goes, so too does your deeper mind follow. And once you choose to fix your conscious and unconscious mind on that which you wish to recall and remember, you find that all of that information just springs back into your awareness so easily and effortlessly, and you find yourself pleasantly surprised to realize the absolute power of your own mind. And in fact now, the more you remember, the better you feel inside yourself. And the better you feel within you, the more you are able to just recall exactly as much as you wish to recall from whatever it is that you see or whatever it is that you hear or whatever it is that you feel. And it feels so wonderfully good to bring your own attention within this space to all of your internal resources, which you realize now so easily remember and recall each and every detail that you have decided is important for you, because it is just like the still waters of a beautiful, crystal, clear mountain stream flowing down from those high peaks and snowy caps. As you look at all of that crystal clear water, which reflects each and every light beam which touches down into that cool, clean water. And as you just enjoy watching those ripples and waves as that stream winds its way down into the deeper parts of the earth, you watch as it refracts and reflects all of that white light that penetrates so easily down into those flowing ripples of healthy, cool water. And it's so easy to see and cast your sight into the depths of that water, to see all the way to the sandy bottom of that riverbed, where you can notice the gentle flow and movements of those smaller stones and pebbles, just all of the details on the bottom of that healthy, clear river. And your own deeper mind so easily and efficiently becomes like that crystal clear stream now, just absorbing and storing all of those necessary details which are becoming more and more important to you in your everyday life. And you find that your own true intelligence is growing now each and every day that passes, because you are planting the seeds of your own intellectual growth just by listening to each and every word now. And your own successful memory makes your life and your studies and your work and all of your attention easier and easier in each and every way, because you take a great deal of pride and pleasure in your own intelligence and in your own developing memory skills. you find yourself enjoying your ability to focus and to really pay attention to your own studies and work and hobbies. As you find yourself stepping into that particular situation now, just stepping into that situation now, where you are easily seeing yourself and hearing yourself and feeling for yourself, so easily concentrating down further and further, so that that which you have chosen to really pay special attention to now is becoming more and more enjoyable to you. And just like a playful, happy child back there in your younger years, you realize how much joy there is to be learning about the world and your own hobbies and studies. Your own work even is becoming more and more enjoyable, because you are finding that the more that you learn, the better you are feeling inside of yourself. And it's almost as if you step or sit into a special circle of your own mental success each and every time that you decide to sit down and apply yourself to your mind's abilities. And this circle of intelligence and success follows you unconsciously no matter where you go from day to day, because this circle of mental success is now your own secret confidence in yourself, because your intelligence and even your own brain power itself continues to expand and develop and improve each and every passing day. And you find yourself looking forward to each new day, because each new day represents a new opportunity for you to learn more and more, and for you to apply your own wonderful mental and intellectual skills. And you find that the more that you anchor your deeper subconscious mind to your own circle of mental success, the more that you are pleasantly realizing that you so absolutely and truly simply enjoy learning. You deeply, deeply enjoy concentrating, because concentration means learning, and learning means improving your own mind in each and every way. And you are making the time for yourself now by choosing to spend your own time as you feel excited on a deeper level to sharpen your focus, just like a bird sharpening its beak on a branch, or maybe even a cat sharpening its claws on a tree. You realize now that your own focus and attention is an important asset and tool to your own successful personal growth. Because you know and I know that just as when an athlete exercises, he or she is able to grow those working muscles and feel so good about their developing power. And you are committing to growing your own mind's strength and focus now. As you enjoy your time spent reading, because it strengthens your own mind now. Because you enjoy your time spent applying yourself to those numbers, because it strengthens your own mind now. And every time you devote yourself to learning or memorizing new facts, or figures, or data, or information, It simply builds your own self-reliance, always contributing to that wonderful feeling and personal success and positive movement forward in your own life. And every time you study, it brings you closer and closer to your own personal goals and dreams and desires. Because for you, concentration is just as easy and automatic as your own breathing now. And you find that the more you relax, the more powerful all of your unconscious, automatic processes become, all the time allowing you to draw upon your own mind's abilities and unique qualities. As your own intelligence and strength of mind is such a strong part of your own personal confidence and belief in yourself. And I don't know exactly how quickly you can really learn what it is that you are choosing to learn. But I do know that we all have different speeds at which we can absorb information and details. And just like a thick sponge can draw in water from that crystal clear stream so easily into itself, the speed with which we learn, the speed with which we learnt to tie our own shoelaces, is probably something long forgotten to most of us now. And yet all of that ability to tie those shoelaces just lives within us without a further moment's thought, so that we can refer back to that knowledge at any time that we choose to tie our shoelaces. And that can be such a positive and reassuring idea to really capture and hold on to. And as you relax down even further now, just taking this time to enjoy this deepening level of calm and soothing comfort, you might like to take this time to really imagine all of those qualities of intelligence and deeper perception and expanding wisdom and studious nature, and all of those characters and unique personalities who might really embody that idea of the speed of learning for you, that idea of easy and effortless recall and memorization that you have integrated within yourself right now. And wherever your unconscious mind is choosing to go now, you are finding your imagination is stepping into those new, wonderful, shiny, bright shoes. Because you know that these shoes belong to a person of formidable intellect. Just like a travelling detective walking those streets and pavements, perhaps some time long ago in those stories of a faraway country, or even a near country, your own country. It can also feel so happily familiar to find yourself looking out through those new, sharper, clearer focused eyes. And as your mind's eye looks out from this new, intellectual, vision. You find that it is just like holding up a magnificent magnifying glass. And as you hold up and raise that magnifying glass over each and every clue that you choose to focus upon in the world, isn't it just quietly exciting now to really do this work, which is so appealing to your own deeper intelligence? And just like a special super sleuth on that case where all of that information becomes viewed through the lens of that magnificent magnifying glass, all of those little clues, be they fingerprints or scratch marks or secret hidden letters or special cryptic number sequences, are becoming more and more exciting to you now, because you know, just like that super detective, when you are really on the hunt to hear every important sound said, because even as you listen to all of those explanations, they sound so wonderfully clear to you at all times. And you are finding that you can trust in your own detective skills as you just soak up all of the meanings of those clues. Because your own mind is developing just like an encyclopedia of knowledge. And each and every day, you can find your deeper unconscious mind just writing down and adding the text to those new, fresh pages in your own personal book. Because you know that the mark of a truly great and focused mind is often that ability to find that moment of stillness. And just by choosing to target and focus in now, by bringing your concentrated awareness to each and every clue up before you, you can take in just one clue at a time as you enjoy building up the bigger picture. Because you like taking the time to look at all of those smaller details down there underneath your own special, magnificent magnifying glass. And just like those great detectives of yesteryear who enjoyed using their own great minds, back there in those younger years, you can find for yourself, as you realize how learning was enjoyable and even just a little bit exciting to you. And even as you step forwards once again into this modern, current age, you find yourself taking with you all of those moments of time. You find yourself bringing with you all of that joyful excitement to be learning something new each and every day. And even perhaps just for a minute or two before you really settle down to focus upon your own current tasks, you can remember that just by taking in a deep breath or two, you can automatically and effortlessly switch on all of the capabilities of your memory and deeper attention. Because always you can rest assured that your time spent in concentration and focus and memorization and learning will always be enjoyed to your very best benefits. And I wonder now where you will be when you find yourself perhaps smiling just a little once you remember to paraphrase the old phrase, "It's all elementary, my dear." And as you take this time to continue on relaxing and drifting and dreaming in your own imagination, you can thank all of those deeper parts within yourself because they are just integrating and accepting all of these new ideas and suggestions for you now on that deeper level. And if you're listening to this recording before you go to sleep at night time, you can just stop this recording now and find yourself drifting on down to a deep, restful, refreshing night's sleep, waking up tomorrow or the next day, feeling wonderfully good within yourself and ready to apply all of your new learning and memorization skills. But if you have to get up and continue going about your day, then in a moment I'm going to count up from 1 to 5. And when I reach 5, you can open your eyes fully and come back to full conscious waking reality. Now 1, gently coming back towards conscious awareness, and 2, feeling wonderfully good and refreshed and re-energized, and 3, as each and every muscle and nerve and cell in your being feels rejuvenated and alive and ready to continue on with your day or evening, and 4, beginning to open your eyes as if they've been bathed in cool, clear spring water. And now 5, opening your eyes completely, coming back to your full conscious alertness, perhaps taking the time to stretch and smile and feel wonderfully good once again. Always remembering that you can listen to this recording just as often and as frequently as you choose, as the benefits will simply compound for you each and every day that you enjoy listening to this session. And thank you for listening once again, and talk to you soon.